Ugh, take me back to the days of charging around Halo 3, sipping on that game fuel, all while like ancient melodies that devilish announcer sings my praises at my escalating kill streaks. And sure as
Kilimanjaro
rises like Olympus above the Serengeti, Halo is back. Well, maybe. 343 Industries has a new name, a new engine, and multiple new Halo projects in the works. Microsoft is keen for us to believe that a new dawn is upon us, but is a return to the glory days really within reach? I'm Ash Dixon, and this is GINX News. The last few years have not been kind to Microsoft, or should I say, Microsoft have not been kind to us or themselves. It's mainly thanks to a complete failure to produce great first-party titles, with last year being plagued with a game that conveniently rhymed with dreadful and Starfield, which proved to be as fun as Mother's Day at an orphanage. And it's rather confusing because back in the 360 days, Xbox had an abundance of sick first-party games. Fable, Gears of War, Connectimals, a motley crew of fantastic franchises led by the pioneering Halo. Now, it's not like Halo went anywhere. Halo Infinite was an attempt to reinvigorate the excitement for both Xbox and the franchise. Sadly, that reveal trailer was less epic orchestral masterpiece and more Jimmy's first flute solo. Because the truth is, the magic of Halo has never really been recaptured since it left the cherished hands of Bungie. 343 Industries have been at the reins since Halo 4, and while they've clawed Halo Infinite back into something somewhat decent, it was all a bit too little, too late. Meanwhile, Paramount was taking Master Chief to Pound Town, making us all feel like Cuctana as we watched our beloved boy get f***ed. Something needed to change, and it looks like that change is upon us. 343 Studios is looking to start fresh with a new name and a new engine. From today, they'll be known as Halo Studios, and the in-house Slipstream engine has been discarded for the much-loved Unreal Engine 5. Alongside the announcement, they released a 6.5-minute long video showcasing some rather stunning-looking visuals, all rendered within UE5, bunched with some rather enthusiastic sound bites from staff.
What's impressed me about watching the Halo team work in Unreal is how beautiful everything looks.
They explained that Halo used to be at the forefront of graphical fidelity, and that by adopting Unreal Engine 5, they'll once again be able to claim that throne. And I mean, just look at that ice. Pretty enough to make a polar bear weep. And I can see why they're leaning so hard on the graphical potential. That was the main sticking point of the Infinite reveal. But as many of the comments have pointed out, that's just one piece of the Halo puzzle. The physics need to feel satisfying. The story needs to be epic and immersive, and for the love of God, make sure Forge is ready on release. Luckily, they do drop hints that these aspects are definitely in mind, and while this very much marks a turning point in the Halo franchise, there seems to be a clear intent on retaining what originally made Halo great. Plus, in an era of layoffs and closures, it's refreshing to hear about a studio actually expanding and investing. They reference having multiple projects in the works, though it's worth noting that the visuals in the video are a tech demo as opposed to a new game. But either way, I'm cautiously optimistic. I think studios are finally waking up to the fact that not everyone can own a money-printing live service title. Games like Astro Bot and Baldur's Gate 3 prove that there is appetite still for the old-fashioned recipe for making games. And it's no irony that those games are the few AAA titles that haven't flopped in the last year or so. Halo is as much loved for its multiplayer as it is those exhilarating couch co-op campaign moments, and Halo Studios would be wise to remember that. Overall, the recipe for a fantastic Halo game is right there in the earlier installments. Take that and infuse it with this newfound enthusiasm and a fantastic engine, and well, perhaps a new dawn is truly upon us. What do you think? Are these changes enough to guide us towards salvation? Will Halo Studios cure what's deep inside? Leave those comments down below, and while you're at it, hit that subscribe button. It's waiting there for you.